Kensurfs here, and another video. Well, we're not going to do a shave video today, but I've had, over the last couple of months, I've had about a dozen requests. It's been about a year since I've given a tour of the shave den. And people have asked, hey, can I get an updated video showing the shave den? And well, that's what we're going to do today. It's probably going to be about a 5-minute video, so it'll be a lot quicker than usual, but I'm going to take the camera down and I'm kind of give you a show of what is going on behind and on walls that you don't always see. And a couple of other items, like right outside the door now, you usually hear some barking. And that's usually Mr. Monty. And it's usually because he's after the mailman. And when I take this camera down, I'll give you a quick look of what's waiting outside that door. All right, now this is the young man who you always hear howling outside of the shave den. And what he's doing is he's looking outside the window and barking when the mailmen come. And there's the 65 Mustang. People were often asking about that. So when you hear that disturbance, that's the culprit right there. One thing I forgot to say is there's a lot of mirrors in this bathroom. So you're probably going to see my reflection in a bunch of them, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to give you a shot of what's on all these walls. So forgive me if I'm looking like I'm popping into all these mirrors. All right, well here below, what you never see is the display shelf. And what I have on here is some of the items that I use most often. I've got the blade bank, which is a great storage container for the old razor blades. And if you see my videos, you'll know I usually only use a blade once or twice. Then we've got some shave stands with some of the brushes that I use quite often. And of course, this is is it the Wild West? The Wild West brush. I think I used that in a video not too long ago. Probably I'm going to knock everything down now, trying to do this with one hand, but we'll see. And then these stainless steel shave stands are made by my friend George, and they're actually non-magnetic stainless steel that's used in the food industry, because apparently magnetic stainless steel can attract bacteria. So he made me quite a few of these, which I have to hold the various razors that I use most often. What do we got? The Mula R41. Got my finger in front of it. The Mula R41. The 34G Mercure. The Black Beauty. Long-handled Mercure. What do we have here? Oh, 34G, or 34C. And I think this is a Mercure 37C, the slant. I've got the 19, I believe it's 59 red tip, and just a couple of brushes. And down here are a few more brushes, and a real cool stand that I got from Mr. Mark Bagwell. Really appreciate that, Mark. I've got some other razors that I store there. We've got the Crystal Skull, which I use to soak the brushes in. And I've got a couple of items I'm going to be using in the next shave video of some of the classic colognes. And of course, that's Polo Blue. A couple of more items I'll be doing in the shave video are Halston Z14 and Chaps. Remember that one? And I've got the, the Witch Hazel back there, the usual hand soap. In this mirrored cabinet up here are some of the aftershaves I use more frequently when I go out. And I've got the Obsession, Tommy Bahamas. I've got the Fines. Someone was saying that the Creed really smells like fine platinum, and they are correct. I got the Quorum right here. Where's the finger? There we go, the Quorum. I've got the Eternity, the vintage, the Eternity Now, some Dolce & Gabbana, and I believe this is Euphoria. Let's see. Yeah, Intense Euphoria by Calvin Klein. Some gray flannel, and some of the other little items. Cryogen. Whew. Cold aftershave. And some Creed samples. I'm always asked, who's this gentleman? And this is my father, Ken Kirkup, or Peter Ken Kirkup, but he went by Ken. And he's the one who got me into shaving. In fact, that photo, he's shaving in the kitchen sink. I believe I took that in about 1982 when I was or 81 when I was in a photography class in college, and I just caught him finished shaving. All right, we have the Moonraker Photo, or a press packet that's released when the movies come out for the publicity of the movie. I've got the autographed photograph there from Spectre. I've got the one sheet framed from the movie Spectre. On the top, I've got some of the brushes in the collection, and just like women with shoes, I can never get enough brushes. We've got, I remember this poster vividly from 1974 when they were advertising the preview of The Man with the Golden Gun, and that was just kind of a teaser of what the poster looked like. I have an autograph from Spectre again, and is it Eva? I forgot her name. I'm sure I'm going to put that right in there, but she played Vesper Lynn from The Man with the Golden Gun. Oh no, Live and Let Die, the first Roger Moore movie. Sorry, Live and Let Die. The cast and the villains from that movie. The last official Sean Connery film, Diamonds Are Forever, 1971. My autograph from Spectre, from Mr. Daniel Craig. My autograph from Mr. George Lazenby. And Timothy Dalton. And I believe this one is License to Kill. Come over here, we've got a vintage strobe. You often see, or people have often commented, hey, when are you going to do a straight shave? And I'm actually pretty nervous about that. I've tried once before, I've cut myself, but that doesn't mean I won't do one in the future. Again, some vintage colognes. I've got my Newcastle Brown Ale tap, because I was born in Newcastle. I've got some of the vintage colognes that I keep up there. Got my Penfold Hearts ball, same type that's used by James Bond in Goldfinger. And from Goldfinger, the Aston Martin. An autograph from Caddyshack, an autograph ball from the movie Caddyshack. Tribute to Mr. Paul H. Films. There we go, the Welsh flag, Wales. And these are some of the items that I've just used in previous videos. The Creed you just saw. And I think I've got the razor there. And from the movie Spectre, a collectible Thomas Dalton collectible prop from the movie. Mr. James Garner sent me that in about 1979. I think it was after Rockford Files, and I wrote to him, and I got that nice autograph back all those years ago. This one I purchased off eBay, Mr. Sean Connery, his autograph. This one, Mr. Chuck Norris. I won a contest. I was in Beverly Hills for the preview or premiere of Lone Wolf McQuade, and he was there signing the autographs. Here's another press kit from the movie Octopussy. Here's another press release from Sean Connery's last James Bond movie, Never Say Never Again. And here's a Christopher Lee and Roger Moore autograph from The Man with the Golden Gun. As I swing over here, you'll see one of the brushes I'm going to use. I got this from Mark Bagwell. I've never seen a gray synthetic brush before. I thought that was really cool. And I'm going to have to ask Mark who manufactured that, because that is a really cool brush. And I will be using that in one of the upcoming videos. This was my father's shave scuttle that my mother had got him. I found that under the sink when I was moving her out of the house. And I've got that in here. And my father-in-law got me this because I was born in England, but I'm now a U.S. citizen, actually dual citizen. England still recognizes me as dual citizen. Every once in a while you're going to hear a psh, psh, and that's the automatic air freshener. Again, some brushes and some cool, what we've got there, some cool old English brush and shave cream. Over here, someone asked, where did I get this from? And this stand, pardon the bleach, this stand came from Home Goods. And it's just kind of a convenient stand to hold the razor blades and maybe, you know, some of the razors. It just kind of gives you some good storage. Got a couple of, this is the one, oh yeah, this is from my friend Mark Bagwell. Ooh, turn and shave. I'm going to be giving this away in my 5,000 subscriber appreciation giveaway when it comes up, with a couple of more items. Thank you very much, Mark. I really appreciate that. And I've got from Diego Thermal Scuttles and Bowls. My wife ordered this from him. He made it custom. Whoop. And I dropped the brush. Luckily it's solid. From Panta Ray, had this made custom. That was a copy of my father's tattoo. And they made that custom. All right. GoldenEye, the one sheet. Got the shower, and we are back here. And this is the next autograph photograph I'm going to hang up. I probably am going to have to hang it up there because I have no room. Mr. Clint Eastwood from Dirty Harry. So that will be hanging up here as soon as I get the frame. So that is a tour of the Shave Den. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Happy Easter to everybody. And I hope you have a great weekend, what's left of it, and a great week coming up. And I will do another shave video this week, I hope, very soon. Thank you very much for watching and putting up with it with me. Oh, just in case, there's one more item I'll show you. Don't really want to show this because it's a mess, but oh, clutter. Clutter, clutter, clutter. So I do run out of space. Need a bigger bathroom. All right, everybody, have a great weekend, and we'll see you again real soon.